Hello everybody, Professor Wolf here, and welcome back. Today we are checking out Local 58. It is a YouTube channel, it's analog horror, and I thought, hey, it's Halloween, might as well react to, well, not really react, but watch something spooky. I know everyone's like, oh, you should have done the back rooms, you should have done this or that. Local 58 is a lesser known one as far as I know. It might have picked up in popularity, I don't know. All I know is it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. And I was like, hey, might as well. It is 10:10 right now, so I don't know when this is gonna go up. Hopefully before the end of Halloween. But yeah, let's hop right into it.
Proceed to the highlighted route. Continue on Holbrook Park Drive, then in 500 feet turn right onto North 38th Street. You will arrive at your destination in 2 hours and 28 minutes. Turn right onto North 38th Street. In a quarter mile, turn left onto Merritt Parkway. You are on.
I'm gonna point off right now. I there's probably an easy way to do this, but as far as I can remember, this is set in like 2014, maybe earlier. The videos are out of order. Like there's a specific order to watch them. This is the first one, and that's the way I'm gonna go, first to last. But this one takes place in 2014. I want to say November 21st. Don't quote me on that. Not the brightest when it comes to dates and times. I do know it is 1 in the morning, soon to be two. Right, and the time this is happening. But yes, let's get back to it.
On the fastest available route. Turn left onto Merritt Parkway, then take the on-ramp to Highway 114 North. Traffic ahead, rerouting. In 10 miles, take exit 17, then turn right onto Quarry Utility Road South. You are on the fastest route. In 2.8 miles, keep right to stay on Service Causeway H516.
I don't appreciate the glitchiness and then jumping in time. It's a little unsettling. I know it's to move it along because they're just driving. I will say I've watched this before, but it's been a good minute. But anytime I hear someone's GPS say you are on the fastest available route, I just stop the car. I'll walk. Goodbye. I no.
You will arrive at your destination in 14 minutes. Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Head east for 1/4 of a mile, then follow signs for do not enter.
No, never go into do not enter area. Never. If it says do not enter, it's usually a pretty good reason on why it says do not enter. Like look at this. We went from a nice highway, driving home after a vacation or something or a long day of shopping. It's kind of rainy out. You're sitting in the back playing on your Game Boy, your DS. I want to say I don't remember which DS was out around 2014. I want to say 3DS maybe. You know, just one of those like nostalgia. Get nostalgia in your brain, like going home after a long day of your mom dragging you out to go try on clothes for Christmas photos because Christmas is around the corner. And in November, people are usually going out to get Christmas photos and stuff so they can have them for the Christmas cards and stuff. You're tired, you just want to go to bed, or you just want to go home and watch cartoons, but you're sitting there playing on your DS or whatever, or your PSP, PS Vita, I don't know. Whatever you had that you were playing on your phone, just nostalgia. Just get nostalgia right there. That's what I think of. This is just unsettling. This is a no. This is not nostalgia. This is like I think you should not listen to your GPS anymore. I think you should go back to the road and go home, or find a place to stay for the night, or ask for directions, or buy a map. If your like your paper map starts changing, there's some issues here. But no, this is a no go. Don't listen to your GPS if it's having you go to a do not enter area.
Continue on unnamed road. Then, in 300 feet, turn off your headlights.
What? What was that? Oh no! I don't like this. It's dark out. It's Halloween. You don't know what's going on. Mm-mm. No. I don't like that one bit.
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Your destination behind you. Rerouting. In 500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
Oh. Oh no. I don't know if that's the camera lens or the windshield, but that's broken, and that seems like fire. That's not good. When that happens, things are not going good.
You have arrived.
Oh, these are the people that brought the idea. I should have.
Our freedom to choose is
No!
under
Ads! Ads are bad. Get out of here. We don't like you. New tab. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay. Yeah, based on an idea by Mickey. Not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. I'll butcher it. Video royalty free stock footage and original footage. Please don't copyright me, please, please. Like I really appreciate your stuff. I wouldn't. I don't.
Rerouting. Make
There's something here. Oh gosh! Did you see that? Right there! What is that? No. I feel like MatPat now. Like, oh, there's something here. If you don't know who MatPat is, look up game theory, food theory, or film theory, or GT Live. Amazing man. Amazing man. He's really good at like nitpicking these things. He's got software to go through and like amplify photos. Like, let's say there was something hidden here. He could take this and change the colors and stuff and make the picture visible. We want videos. Yeah, that was local 58. You are on the fastest available route. Contingency. What is contingency? Okay, local 58. I don't know what that means. Probably something important, but up next. End of the broadcast day. 3 a.m. This is the this concludes our broadcast day. Me cannot English. I can't. I don't know why I got so stuck on that word, but hey, it's okay. We were very patriotic there for a minute. Have a great night. I'm not sleeping tonight. Oh, U.S. Department for the Preservation of American Dignity. I don't know. Do not use after 11/13/1970. Contingency message real. Location US DF PAD 393H15A. To be used only in the event of United States complete surrender to insurmountable enemy forces. Public broadcast only upon confirmed condition. 12 Omaha Solemn Centurion. I don't know. That word. It turned red for a minute, and I don't like that. Contingency message will now begin. Please comply with the following instructions. God bless America. American citizens. Date, year, month, day, year. Keensko, I don't know. Broadcast date. The worst has come to pass. Despite the sacrifices of our citizens and the might of our armed forces, the United States has been forced to surrender to her enemy. Though they may occupy our borders, our streets, and our homes, the enemy will never occupy our spirit. That is why all Americans are now called upon to act, to preserve the memory of the United States clear and bright, untarnished and uncompromised. Turned green. Know that I have already taken action in the company of family and loved ones. Now all Americans, every man, woman, and child, are called upon to act before the moment passes by. Let our united resolve echo through history. Even in defeat, we refuse to yield. Even in defeat, we claim victory. Some signature President of the United States. Some pretty flowers. Act immediately. Honor liberty by taking the final and greatest liberty of all. It is a privilege to be called to action. You take America with you. What? I don't like where this is going. We will each be remembered. Use the method most available to you at this time. Your courage will inspire others. There is nothing to fear. I don't like where this is going. I don't know about you, but something doesn't seem right here. I need my glasses to read. I don't know why I took them off. I'm an idiot. The time has come. Access to a loaded firearm is ideal. Place muzzle hole of gun upward to roof of mouth. Thank you. Join your neighbors, your family, your God. How about we don't? How about we don't do that? Please, for the love of all that is left of sanity, do not if you ever see a broadcast like this, don't like don't call your local law enforcement and ask. They'll have answers. Don't believe everything you see on TV and or the internet. This is a horror series. I don't know if this is an actual broadcast that existed, but if anything like this ever pops up on your TV and or on your phone, do not believe it. Call your local law enforcement. Call anybody that would know the what. Call your TV provider. They'll tell you that this is a bunch of baloney and that you shouldn't believe it. Yes, this is a horror thing. This is not real. I I've never heard of this place, so I don't even think this is real. But don't. As a citizen, you must act now. Your local law enforcement has been ordered to ensure your compliance. It is against the law to delay. This message will repeat until there are none to read it. Exactly. See? Even that. See, you didn't call them. They'll tell you, because if it's a real government thing, they would have been informed. Yeah. I'm probably taking this to heart more than I should, but you never know in today's world. If there is if there is time, victory, position. Remember the 3 F's: front lawn, face up, feet together. Regarding your children, tend to them before yourself. Use a calm tone of voice. Everyone can do their part. Da, da, now, infants and pets, the smallest patriots. What? Hold on. There was a thing there. Oh, for the love of all that is left of my sanity. There we go. The 51st state is not a place. The 51st state is not a place. I don't know. Technical difficulties. Local 58. WCLV TV. We apologize for the interruption. Nothing will ever be as good as that really weird interruption of a Doctor Who episode. Like, I don't even remember when it happened. I'll have to look into that. Correction, earlier today, yeah, see, things like that, I couldn't, I don't know. Earlier today, this station aired what appeared to be a warning message from a U.S. government agency. This has been confirmed as a hoax. Local 58 apologizes for any confusion that may have resulted. Yeah, there's something going on back here, but I can't make it out because this. Oh, I take that back. I might. Right there! There we go. Do not use after 5/14/1975. Local 58 hoax apology card. I feel like there's a battle of two people going on here. The actual TV people, like the local 58 station, and whoever is doing this. I don't know if it's some terrestrial being or some Cthulhu-like being that's trying to wipe out said population, or if it's some cultists who have a little tech knowledge and are trying to get sacrifices to appease their god. Yeah. because from you are on the fastest available route, that creature, if you want to skip back to see that, it's a really hard one to get. I should have took a web capture or something of it so I could just be like, hey, this one right here. But I I don't know. I'm about as blonde can be. Not really, but you know. Yeah. Local 58 hoax apology card. Locator USDFPAD 1FWCLV58. In the event of an accidental public broadcast during off air remote operation relay test, power relays down before broadcasting card image. Do not use after 12/31/2016 contingency by Chris Straub, chainsawsuit.com. I don't know if that's a real website. Archive footage. Actually, hold on. Chainsaw suit. Chainsaw suit. Okay. Chainsaw suit. Well, maybe. It is a thing. Okay, but it has nothing to do with Local 58. Well, it might. I don't know. Do not use archive footage and music archive.org free music I think yeah, I think this is just yeah, this is just in credits. There might be something here. There's not, and that's an ad. We don't want ads. We don't like ads. Ads are boring. Weather service. Public eye, paid programming, city council minutes, focus on faith. That is at 12:15 a.m., 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m. You know what? Moving on. I'm not going to try to catch that. Emergency alert system. County authorities issued weather warning for your area. God, these never fail to scare the ever loving crap out of me. Especially when they come over my apocalypse radio. Yeah, this is a Red Cross radio. I don't remember when it was released, but if your batteries go out, it has a crank so you can charge it. Also a flashlight. Yeah, flashlight right there. But yeah, Red Cross radio. How old it is, I don't know. It still works. I got it around the same time that I got, oh, for the love of all that is left of my sanity. Hold on. I'll find it real quick and I'll show you what I have. It was literally right behind me. I have a gas mask. This is an actual gas mask that you can buy filters for, and you put this filters on the side. But yeah, I want to say this is these were made before or after 9/11, and they were sent out to people. I happened to get my hands on one, which is really cool because I was actually born 3 days after 9/11, so it's a little piece of history around the time I was born. But yeah, 9/11 was a really really horrible event, and my heart goes out to the families that lost people that day. It's about to say days. It was a single day. No. Hi. I'm not the brightest. But yeah, my heart goes out to the people who lost family members, friends, colleagues, anyone on that day. It was a really, really horrible day. The radio and this are just really two things that I find really cool. I don't remember when the Red Cross radio was made or when those were sent out to people. I want to say probably around the same time. It might be a little newer, it might be a little older. I don't know. All I know is I was listening to it one night, and this emergency alert thing was going off, and it was for flash flood, and those things never failed to scare the crap out of me, because it's just like, hey, what's going on? Is it going to be a flash flood, severe storms, tornado? You don't know what it's going to be. And sometimes you never know. And for the believers out there, you never know. Space. We watch it and it watches us back. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was like muffled talking in the background, or like some noises. Cam B, it's still going on, but it's like it's unintelligible. Like it's not English, or it's not even words. Like it's not something that anyone on this planet could register. I'm going with Eldritch horrors like Cthulhu, or extraterrestrial beings. That's what I'm putting my money on. Weather warning. The county weather service has issued a warning for a meteorological event. This warning is effective immediately and continues until sunrise tomorrow morning. Uh, that proves my that on Cam B, that was the moon we seen. Yeah, I'm putting my money on that's the moon, and it could still be eldritch or extraterrestrial. We don't know. It might be English in the background, like radio. Like, I don't know. I can't make it out. If you guys want to mess around, like it's the channel's Local 58. There's the channel there. I'll put them in the description, or I'll pin a comment with a link to their site, their page. Citizens are advised not to observe this event with the naked eye. I'd say solar eclipse, but that happens during the day. I did get to witness a solar eclipse, and they are actually pretty cool. I don't like whatever's going on in the background there. Local 58. Back to your regular scheduled programming. Tonight, 12:15 a.m. Something blood. Blood of something. Maybe the moon, because I'm emergency alert system. County authorities issued civil danger alert. Civil danger alert. This county weather service has issued the following corrections for the weather warning in effect. See, it's a different color now, which makes me think it's someone else. For your safety, remain indoors. Do not look at the night sky. Oh, okay. Maybe it's an actual. Maybe it's the actual people. They just have a different color because it's more severe. Oh, well, I forgot to read that. For your safety, remain indoors. Do not look at the night sky. More information to follow. The meteorological event is safe for all to view. Warning has been lifted. See, that's what I'm thinking. There's two fighting parties: the actual people that are running the station, and this eldritch horror, or this extraterrestrial that's bouncing their own signals into the frequencies of the radio waves. Emergency alert system. Go outside now. Civil danger alert. Ugh. Can you read this? I can. Look at the moon. Do not look at the moon. Stay inside. Don't look at the night sky. Face away from... I think it said windows. Yeah, face away from windows. Avoid mirrors. Do not look up. And a bunch of X's. Local 58! See, now we're getting... The following is a message from the County Weather Service. Weather warning. See, now we're getting something weird's happening. It's in the light. The moon came in. He found me. Through the mirror. Moonlight white. White like eyes. Not light, but blood. I'm drawn in him. If you are afraid, we will look together. There's like people screaming in the background or something. I don't know. This might end up being the length of a live stream. It just not be a live stream. Don't copyright me, MatPat. I know you do that sometimes. It's just there's a lot of stuff to look at here. I might break it up into 2 parts and let this one upload and then get the other one going. Weather service by Chris. Yeah, we're back to end credits now. There's the moon. Yeah, that is the moon. But yeah, if yeah, there was people screaming in the background. How much more do we have? We got that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that. Oh. Okay, so we'll have to come back to this tomorrow. If not, maybe not tomorrow. I don't know. We'll get back to this at some point because this. I think. Yeah, we'll watch this one because it's only 19 seconds, and then we'll break there and do the rest of these. Analog horror. Analog horror. We begin our broadcast day. Look away. It does not matter. There are other receivers. Safety in numbers. Okay. That's not okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut it here because it's already been long enough. It's 32 minutes. I will continue this sometime, maybe tomorrow, because of this. I might do 2 more episodes tonight, or do these 4. No, yeah, I might do 2 or 3 more. Yeah, if I do 3 more tonight, I can do these 3 another day. But yeah, this one will be going up tonight. I know that. I don't know when this one will be going. These 3 will be going up. I'll probably set those for tomorrow because I have class tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to record tomorrow. It might be super late, so these might be not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. But yes, we will finish covering this, but there will be more in the future, apparently, according to this. Oh, close. This might be the last one. I don't know. But yeah, there's a few more that I want to cover if you guys want to continue the analog horror uh, genre. It's really intriguing. I know there's the back rooms, there's the Gemini Home Entertainment, there's Monument Mythos, and probably a bunch of others out there. But yeah, if you guys want me to continue this series of analog horror, let me know. I definitely want to just for myself because this is absolutely intriguing, especially this new one that's coming up. Like you can see, it's different. I can't read what that says, but yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want me to continue this, just let me know down in the comments. I will make sure to link their channel either in the description or in the comments. It'll be a pinned comment at the top with just this URL or something that'll, when you click on it, it'll send you directly to their channel. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if there's anything you want to see, horror, non-horror, just anything in general, any game, any you want me to react to anything, you want me to try something like food or a drink or something that you really like that not a lot of people like and you'd like me to try it, I could create a series around trying random things or things you like. Just let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one. And happy Halloween. Hope you all had a spooky day.